Here we are, once again. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody, and hello, Anya. I didn't unmute on Discord. 1 second. Hi, Anya. I'm sorry, I didn't unmute on Discord.
It's okay, I forgive you. It's been that kind of day.
Yeah, the problem was that I muted and then deafened separately, so when I undeafened, it didn't unmute.
Indeed. It seems that the opening theme of today's stream is mean to her. The stream had not even started yet, and already I'm being dragged in chat.
Also, chat is not showing up on stream for some reason.
We love technical problems.
No, it should be fine. It should be showing up in a few moments, I think. It should be, yeah. But hello, Feifei, Alec, James, hello, Sadani, hello, Watch of Heaven, Greg, hello, Phantom Crustacean, Arukana, Wise, everybody, hi!
Indeed, a full shout out down the list.
I want to shout out everyone who joins in, always, but I don't always get to because we're already in. But it's always a pleasure seeing everyone in chat.
Indeed. I don't know about you, except I do because we were talking about this before stream. I've been excited for this all week.
Yeah, you have been very particular about wanting some specific things from this game soon.
Whatever could those be?
You did close the last stream saying that you had seen the thumbnail in the end.
Not to mention my theory about Bizette's origin, and again, does this not make her and Angamanu's siblings by surrogate parent?
You have a particular type.
I am shaking in my chair, Wakraya.
But for the time being, Let us actually get on the appropriate screen and actually try to get things going.
Indeed.
And let me reset the chat box here so it actually shows us that chat is around at all. One moment. Why are you not here?
The figures who changed. From the start already.
Immediately. You're gonna send this last time, but technical difficulties, so woo, hello Ataraxia time. Thank you so much, Feifei, actually, but ow.
I'm sorry. Ataraxia? That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That want to be hollow sometimes. I feel there's something there. There's like something there.
Oh, there's a few somethings there, I think.
Also, yeah, there's a certain change to the banners today on this stream. We're just looking up at different people today.
I'm very excited for the my side to slowly fill up.
With all the toxic men?
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
No, last time it was Shinji.
Today is the mysterious servant, and who knows who it will be next time? We can only guess. Yeah, see, you go into continue and just go directly into it. There's no save slots.
No saves. That's fucked. Isn't there someone you forgot to stream to?
No, I don't know what you may be talking about. Wow, how could that happen? Oh gosh, wait, why are there two Hollow Ataraxias that I can stream to? Oh. A moment. Okay, this is work.
Oh yes, it appears I just missed it.
Don't worry about it. Hey, Saja, hi.
Welcome.
But yeah, we had just finished the first section with Bazette and whatever the hell is going on with alternate timelines, maybe?
It's something. Alternate timelines, overlapping universes, some kind of a bullshit time loop. We'll figure it out.
And now Shiro is waking up, and I need you to understand how difficult it is to say Shira, not senpai. God!
Also, yes, I've managed to recover from the Undertale stream physically, not emotionally. I will never live through the embarrassment.
Anyway, that's the dream I had. I wake up just before 6 in the morning. I see that he has not fixed his habits, even after the Holy Grail War.
If he woke up at a decent time, he wouldn't be Shiro.
Yeah. The light coming through the window is a little bright, and the breeze seeping through the gaps is a little chilly. Damn it, I've done it again. A steamy summer had come and gone, passing into October before anyone realized it. It's become a season where falling asleep without a blanket is a bad idea. Last night, what did I set my still sluggish brain in motion. Last night, I fixed up bike number 1, changed number 2's chain to a new one while I was at it, and since I didn't have anything else to do, I relaxed a bit and ended up nodding off. It sure is rough sleeping on the ground. It's almost winter too. I'd better bring a futon.
Not I should go back to my room to sleep. I should bring my bed out here.
Yeah! He is so everything. It's good to see that he's still been fixing up the Fujimura people's bikes in the off time.
Mm-hmm.
I rotate my stiff shoulders and breathe in. Breakfast starts at 6:30 at the Emiya residence. There's still plenty of time, but only for the people who are going to eat. The people making breakfast have to wake up 30 minutes earlier than that. Lately, Sakura's been waking me up after she finishes cooking breakfast. Damn it. Since when did she grow up into the kind of girl that takes pleasure in robbing people of their hobbies?
That's such a weird fucking phrasing for that. Oh, I miss this guy.
It is definitely the influence of her sister. Anyway, at this house, if you want to make breakfast, yeah?
I briefly forgot about Tosaka and was like, Shinji? You know, her sister.
It's definitely the influence of her sister. I love that this is how we're starting already. Oh, the bonk! Anyway, at this house, if you want to make breakfast, you have to wake up at 6 a.m. or risk being beaten to the punch. As the master of this house, no, as her teacher, I can't afford to be outdone already by my pupil. Oh, I miss this place. Once I step onto the veranda, my nose catches the smell of breakfast. Also, new music! Oh. The sound of an active kitchen knife reaches my ears. Judging by this, I'd say breakfast is about 80% complete. Same old scenery of a pleasant morning, savoring it as if it was only natural. Ah!
Oh, good morning, Shiro. Did you wake up late?
I gaze at her smile. She's back, chat.
She's so pretty. Shiro, why aren't you saying anything? Is there something on my face?
Half a year ago. After Heaven's Field, this is almost painful. No, it is very painful. Oh my god. Back when it was still cold, there had been also times like this. That was...
You look pale. Honestly, did you spend the night in the storehouse again? Shiro, your commitment to your training is admirable, but it's childish
sorry.
to ruin your health because of that.
Yeah, after all, I'm still a kid. It's only been half a year since the Holy Grail War. People can't grow up that easily.
Shiro, are you listening to me? With Ring gone, it is my duty to supervise you. If you insist on neglecting your health, I have an idea to remedy that.
No, the training! That's right. With Tosaka gone, it was up to Saber to protect the order of our household. But that's not important right now. What is this idea?
I'm going to do what bothers you the most. You never follow what I say, so you leave me no choice but to watch over you up close. If you do not see the error of your ways, I will have to move into the next room, move into the room next to yours.
She says something horrifying with a smile. Saber's room is a Japanese-style guest room. I think what they mean is that she's not living in the Emiya household unless she has already gone to the clock tower, actually. I don't know. Either or.
Things have been very funky and inconsistent, so...
Yeah, we need to, figure out the timeline still here.
For right now, I'm treating this as an anthology of short, slightly disconnected stories until we can piece them together.
Mm-hmm. Saber's room is a Japanese-style guest room. Also, the fact that she is sleeping in the guest room now, that she's no longer having to deal with the Holy Grail War itself and protecting Shiro, is kind of bittersweet.
She has a space to herself.
back when she was moving out from the room next to mine.
I will not. There's no reason to change my quarters.
She was being real hard-headed about it, but I managed to get her to back down. The war was over, and there was no need to have a bodyguard after all. That happened just a little while ago. Ever since then, I took back the appropriate peace of mind of a healthy young man. I repent. I'll start sleeping in my room from tomorrow.
Very good. Though it is a bit miffing how quickly you reacted. But this is all for your own sake. I do feel uneasy that I cannot be at your side in an emergency, but I shall drop the matter if it keeps you from having a good night's rest.
Aww. Saber turns readily toward the living room. Of course, why should anyone feel reluctant to end a regular old morning conversation? I forgot to tell her. I had to say it. Saber? Good morning, and thank you in advance.
You're welcome. Take care, Shiro.
This is so sweet! I can't already.
Oh, I missed the domestic stuff so fucking much. Because even the domestic stuff in Heavensfield was sometimes hard to sit through.
Yeah, with everything.
Things are okay again. For now.
For now, until we figure out why things are okay in the first place. I go with Saber to the living room. My vision goes blurry for some reason. Wondering why, I rub my eyes. Huh? My eyes were a little watery.
Oh.
The same old scenery of a pleasant morning. I must have drawn from the blessed boredom of it all. Oh my god.
God. Oh.
Itadakimasu. How many people are in here, actually? The slightly different sounds of a variety of clasping hands echoed. On the table is the main dish of grilled fish. 6 portions of it, actually. So anyway, Sakura got up early this morning and cooked for us. Everybody, especially certain slouch, please be grateful to Sakura and enjoy your meal.
Let's go. So early.
Hey, Alex! Cheer people nod earnestly.
The turtleneck, jeans, and glasses is such a fucking...
No, I didn't mean you guys. I meant the Fujimura group over there trading spinach for roast chicken. But there's natto again. I said before that I didn't want any, but Sakura is persistent. Taiga, you eat natto, don't you? I'll trade them for the omelette. I don't mind, but you ought to get used to natto. Don't be picky with what you eat. But it's a deal if you take half of the omelette. Alas, my poor little chicklet, unaware of the wonderfulness of natto and rice. Only half? Fine. Accept your trade at rate. I wouldn't be able to eat all of it anyway. Taiga, feel free to get caught by Sakura's scheme before you realize it. Okay, it's a deal. Half of my omelette for Ilya-chan's natto. And what do you mean by Sakura-chan's scheme?
Oh, honey, don't worry. I've calculated the amount of calories properly. As long as you chew and exercise, there won't be any extra fat. Isn't that right, Saber-san? It is as Sakura says. While I cannot make a definite assertion, as our body frames are different, I don't imagine that Taiga alone will become heavier. See? Saber-san agrees. Eat as much as you like. We have plenty of leftovers.
Also, is the audio well for everyone? Taiga is so childish. Taiga and Ilya are now main timeline, not just a dojo timeline. Just to verify, does this combination of people being here fit into any of the timelines? No. Ryder being here could only be Heaven's Feel. She could only exist here. If Ilya is dead,
not to mention, Saber also died in that timeline.
Yeah, like, there's absolutely no way for all of these people to exist in the same timeline.
Combination of guys is impossible to assemble.
And yet it feels so natural and wonderful.
This is everything we ever wanted.
But yeah, you get Ilya becoming part of the household and like messing around with Taiga and Fate. You get no Saber, but you get Ryder at the end of the Heaven's Fields, and you get Saber only in the good end of Ren's route. So like, this is all 3 endings.
Any circumstance that allows me to have breakfast with casual Ryder is acceptable to me. No need to tell me. Sakura, please give me another heap.
Ryder and I exchange glances. It looks like we have the same thing in mind, but some things are better left unsaid. I also love how tall Ryder looks in this one.
I fucking love her. Ryder, your bowl is empty. Would you like some more? I'm fine with one bowl. I do not have a digestive system as strong or as inefficient in energy consumption as Saber's. I will have a cup of tea though, so Sakura, please concentrate on your meal too.
I need to say I'm impressed with the... Like, they have been just like sliding about and using depth of field for this scene just so casually.
These tiny little additions to the sprite work add so incredibly much.
I'm giving out the siren to time to pause for a moment.
Thanks. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Ryder pours tea for herself. Also, I just love the new... I love the new sprites that we're getting for everyone a little bit.
I'm kind of obsessed with the way Ryder's hair is tied back. It's like the mom ponytail, but it's so low. That is a special kind of look that only a handful of characters could wear appropriately. That's delightful.
I in particular also just love the extremely long locks of hair going for the front.
Seriously, it's peak. Her design is perfect, and it's so simple.
You could see the increased engine familiarity within Fate Stay Night itself. Yup, this is just a higher level.
There was like a direct increase between Fate, UBW, and Heaven's Feel, and it just seems like it's just kept going up.
Sipping hot tea silently really does seem to fit her.
Inefficient energy consumption. I cannot ignore that comment, Ryder. I'd be satisfied with just the bare minimum. However, it would be improper to leave any leftovers when this much has already been prepared. Rations must not go to waste.
Oh, this is so great! Saber-chan, if you're going to eat yours, give them to me!
I refuse. Furthermore, this was the meal that Sakura took the time to make for us. I would feel awful about being finished with it too quickly. Delicious food should be eaten to the heart's content.
This is so funny.
I love this.
I feel that what Saber said is a perfectly logical, wonderful opinion. Or I would, if only she hadn't asked for a third serving already. People, you really shouldn't overdo things. Huh? Today's miso soup tastes a little different. Shiro, you didn't help today, did you? It feels kind of inconsistent. Even though the flavoring is thick, the potatoes were cut delicately. Not very skilled, but precise. Kind of like a novice carve. Wait a
Face in the
minute.
back. Her face in the back. Did she do it? No.
Experience is a good teacher. Got to do some things differently every once in a while. I prefer the usual soup. I suppose that this type has some promise. Japanese food Sela makes also tastes just like this. Ryder slumps in relief. I didn't exactly lie. What I was trying to hide is the fact that today's miso soup was made by our very own Ryder. When I got to the kitchen this morning, Sakura and Ryder were already there. Saber and I laid out the tableware, all while watching Ryder and her desperate battle in front of the miso soup pot.
Oh my goodness. Fujinori-sensei, it's almost time for you to leave. The preparatory committee for the cultural festival is about to start.
My heart is so full right now.
Same. I needed this.
Oh, Meguro-kun will be mad if I come in late today. Oh, can't us teachers even be allowed to have our last cup of tea?
I am obsessed with her saying that Issei is going to be mad at her if she's late.
Yeah. Regina rose up, holding the helmet for Tiger number 1 in her hand. Let's go, Sakura-chan. Shiro, be sure to come in on time. Just because you don't plan to go to college doesn't mean you can't take it easy and skip school. And so, the single female English teacher in her 20s waved at us with a smile and ran off. Oh my gosh, Shiro! Did you need to kill your sister?
Tiger. Christmas cake tiger.
Since the cultural festival is closing in, Lady Fujine has been leaving early. The same goes for Sakura, the succeeding captain of the archery club. But due to the festival, the regular morning training was reduced to a short meeting. Because of that, she had 30 more minutes of free time than usual.
The cultural festival is coming up soon. I hope my son will be able to come back in time for it.
Oh, so Rin is actually gone for the clock tower. Yeah, she says she'd be back during summer break, but it's already October. Wonder if something happened to Tosaka over there.
Got shipped in the London Underground.
Or like, it would be nice if she didn't cause anything to happen, seriously. Having to make an extended stay is what Ren deserved. It's not something that can be gotten over within 1 month. She botched up an imitation of Selred's jewel sword, you know? Well, Ren could never manage it in a million years, so there wasn't even the slightest chance of her succeeding, but who knows exactly what happened because of that second sorcery explosion she caused. Oh god!
Which one's the second one?
That's the one that she uses with the kaleidoscope. That's the alternate timeline one.
I'm squinting at you from across the table.
Oh, I see what you mean. I don't think that it could be it on its own. Ren is not that powerful. But it certainly is interesting. Oh. Ilya is genuinely disgusted. Well, I guess it's normal to be angry if all of that happened in your own castle. Oh no! Oh. That's why she's here. They blew up the fucking castle. Let's go back 2 months. One day, in the midst of summer holidays, Tosaka said, as enthusiastic as ever. Gonna need a trump card when I go to London next year. They say there's a lot of weirdos this term, and since I will be going as a bumpkin from the Far East, it'd be a good idea to have some presents. She tried slapping together, well, knowing Tosaka though, she probably had taken great care in preparation, A pendant, a super miniature version of the dual sword that can monitor whips from parallel worlds. And messed up completely and utterly on a scale that us mere mortals could never imagine. The result? All the data and materials she had collected, including the money she had to borrow from Sakura to purchase them, went poof. According to Emiya, the fact she even survived meant she was a monster. After looking at her bank book, though, that monster turned into something more like the living dead.
Classic Ren.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Holy shit.
Back then, things were still relatively okay, despite her saying things like that, but one day something major happened. That was the price of meddling in sorcery, in what came to be called the Winchester event. Later, in real travel now. This raid I might even be designated for sealing. Before that happens, I had to fix what's loose. With that, she journeyed to the clock tower, the HQ of magic. I still don't get it. What actually happened? Thought the only thing that had happened was all that craziness in the castle. Hero, you don't understand what's wrong at all. Rain fired off a singularity, not processed for use as a weapon, almost turning this town into a mini terminal. Through the phrases malfunctioning causality, crossing or phenomena, the future leading into the past, be easier to understand. Oh! So basically the world almost turned into a place where anything's possible? That is an easy way of putting it. To say it precisely, it almost turned into a world where all the possible outcomes of this town were drawn in. Interesting. Yeah, no, I don't believe this at all. This is too convenient and easy. A fun explanation, right?
That's why I'm like, like how much of this is true?
Yeah. I love that we just don't believe the immediate explanation. None of us. All possible outcomes drawn in, huh? Like winning first place in the lottery, or aliens coming to Earth, or true immortality being perfected, or everyone suddenly coming to kill me. In other words, a morbid joke that had a small chance of occurring actually happening. I get it. That's what's happened. But I got the feeling that what happened was a little different. Well, I mean, it was a world that was a flat-out copy of a children's fairy tale. I mean, it was a world that was the same one from Dogson's Alice. I mean, it was pretty much a real-life version of May's survival.
We were also surprised. What Rin had tried to accomplish goes beyond what humans are capable of. There was the potential for it to have even more impact than the Holy Grail War.
I love how soft-spoken she is. That's just the guy who gaslights people by telling the truth. It was a little bit like Parkour Civilization. Yeah, he cried a little bit. Said its victim quietly. Actually, not only Ryder, but everyone here plus one other were victimized by it. What's wrong, Sakura? Did something happen?
No, nothing too important. It's just something that Ryder said.
Sakura trailed off? Well, if she says so, I'll just nod and leave it at that. Or more like, I was planning to. Holy Grail War? That's what Sakura reacted to. Here I said you hadn't noticed, but you just weren't sure yet. The Child of Winter did not overlook that comment. What about the Holy Grail War, Ilya? Already ended half a year ago. That's so? At the very least, I wonder if the servants feel the same way. Saber? Ryder? The two of you ought to be aware of this, Aura.
Interesting.
Oh.
Ryder, do you and Saber-san know what's going on? No, I do not. Except, just as Ilya said, I'm aware of tension in the city. It's only a very minor sense of discord, so I decided to wait and see. Love the sprite, by the way.
Yeah, with
The,
the
gentle hair flip. Oh,
Ooh.
oh, God.
Yeah. A minor sense of discord? I'm howling at the moon. I'm sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. What are you saying? Why is Ryder mentioning something so plainly obvious? How about you, Saber? You know what Ryder is talking about?
Yes, I have my suspicions as to what it may be, but they are only suspicions. Shiro, would you mind if
I nod silently.
Very well. To be frank, the murderous atmosphere is coming not from the city, but us servants. Correct, Ryder? Since a few days ago, we have both had light feelings of hostility towards each other.
Oh?
Our instincts, rather than our reasoning, are telling each of us that the other is an enemy that must be defeated. That is, in other words, the excitement that servants experience in the Holy Grail War, is it? I hate to admit it, but I came to the same conclusion.
Saber and Ryder glare at each other. What they are saying is extremely simple. So basically, there's a Holy Grail War going on. We aren't concerned with the whys on house yet. The evidence points to this conclusion.
It's not possible. It's not right, Senpai. There is no Holy Grail anymore. And, that's right. If there was going to be another Holy Grail War, wouldn't there be a notification from the church?
And we haven't gotten one yet. Maybe there isn't a new Holy Grail War? Maybe the one that already ended was restarted? I guess that would make sense. After all, most of the masters are still alive, the servants are still hanging around, and our command spells are still in good shape. I still have one left on my left hand. That's a strong theory. The victor of the fifth one was Shiro. But you didn't use the Grail and there are still servants left. Oh, the best! It might be possible that something provided the impetus for the fighting to restart in order to resolve the war.
So it is a rematch for the defeated. But Ilya, who decided that the winner of the Holy Grail War was Shiro, I was under the impression that no one won the war.
Also, I feel you're a bit low when you speak us, Ryder.
Indeed.
Just a little bit.
I can try and speak up a bit.
Okay. Ryder isn't complaining that I won. It's the complaint of making me the winner of a battle that I made sure had no winner. The one who decides who won is none other than the Holy Grail itself. No matter what the results were, the Holy Grail acknowledges Shiro as the victor. That is none other than me, so I don't believe there's any mistake, right?
I understand. Then allow me to ask you, in your capacity as the Holy Grail, how should we overcome this?
Huh? Ryder is looking at Ilya seriously. If fighting breaks out, Sakura will be put in harm's way. For that reason, Ryder must be feeling a sense of danger at the words resumption of the Holy Grail War. Hold on, Ryder. This doesn't mean anything has to be done. Even though it might have been restarted, there isn't even a grail in the first place. There's no reason to fight. You certainly did your homework. Yes, it is exactly as Shiro says. While there may be something abnormal about Fuyuki recently, it is nothing worth worrying about. Oh yeah, Soja, Ilya is the fucking grail.
You missed a lot, Chief.
Of note, Sakura is also a grail.
But like a funky, terrible grail.
Yeah. And if you bother to think about it, the fact that servants are staying in this plane of existence after the one den that is unusual. If you can't accept this level of abnormality, you won't be getting anywhere. Right. And supposing the servants being here attracts someone that's up to no good, it still doesn't make a difference. In the end, the same servants will be the ones to stop him. You know the conditions of being strong? People who stick out end up making enemies easily, but the ones that can protect everybody easily from those enemies are called strong. A person that's only tough is just violent. And as far as I know, the two of you are strong in the real way. Oh.
The blush.
Oh, sorry, I need to well, I need to look at that expression and write her.
Can you send me the CJ?
I'm sending the sprites to you.
Thank you. I say CG, just this screen.
She was right again. Today Shiro gets an A+ in perceptiveness. Should I be dancing in joy? Well, gee, I guess the usual me is always dance. Therefore, if anyone's a problem here, it's you two. Saber, Ryder, do you want to resume the fighting?
Not at all. Although I will accept if Ryder insists on fighting me. That's just what I was about to say. I've lost to you countless times. If you do offer me the opportunity, I do not mind settling the score.
Oh!
God, I love her.
Thank you, James, for subscribing again for 11 months. I need to restart this. There we go. Thank you. That's a new spread for the stream site. Yeah? Yeah, actually, yeah.
There's something so funny to me about the idea of them all just piling up over there in the side.
Sparks are flying between those two. For a short while, it looked like they finally got along, but I guess they're still rivals. I'm glad that's the case. Well, neither of you are cats in heat, so I think it's unlikely that you will just go wild for no reason. Also, neither of you are the type that could hunt people out of boredom. I think you're very normal about that.
What are you talking about? What could you possibly mean? Sorry, but mine made me laugh. Yes, Phil, I have my objections to that wording. I am not some kind of ghoul, although I cannot say anything in her defense, as she does have a record.
Ryder wanted to, but couldn't counter that argument. If it comes down to behaving like an animal, I don't think that Saber is any different, but I'll put that aside.
So I wonder exactly what happened.
The other masters probably won't be attacking, so I think we should wait this out for a while. Nothing major happened either, so there isn't any need to go out of the way to conduct an investigation yet.
That's true. Then how about asking the other servants about how they feel? Like Lancer-san. I've seen him in town a lot.
Sakura just said something odd, but I don't mind at all. Yeah, Lancer does seem like he'd be willing to give me his impressions on what is going on.
In that case, we should also look into this matter when we get the opportunity. By the way, Sakura, it's almost time to leave for school. You're right. I'm sorry, I'll clean this up right away. Do not worry. That's my job. Sakura, please relax and go to school. Okay. Thank you, Ryder. Take care of things while I'm gone.
Oh,
It's so cute! I'm so obsessed with Mom Ryder.
Oh, I love them so much! Sakura is cheerfully getting ready to leave. Me, though, I still have about 30 minutes left, so I'll go help Ryder.
I'll be off. Senpai, don't skip school.
Sakura leaves hastily. This scene is missing Heracles politely devouring 30 omelets. He should be here.
She's taking a big bite out of the table.
All these characters keep immediately mentally backfilling everything weird. Yeah. Speaking of, Sakura, like, has been particularly sus, I feel, about it all.
Is she not always, like, a little bit?
A little bit, just saying that, most likely because she does have her own connection to the Grail, she definitely has been a little bit trying to make sure that things are smoothly going. Yeah, both of the Grails have been.
Every character in this VN is sus. I don't trust a single one of you.
This marks the end of our morning. You guys, did you leave everything in the sink? I'll clean all of it up once I change. By the way, I've been noticing that Shiro has been speaking far softer. Have you noticed that?
No, I haven't.
His voice has just been softer sounding. Which reminds me actually to the tone he has in the Slice of Life anime.
Ooh. Thank you. To be honest, I'm not very good at washing.
Oh no! Oh, she's so good!
I didn't realize how deeply I needed Casual Rider.
Ryder isn't clumsy, she just can't get a hold of restraining her power. She's a plate breaker just like Saber, but for a different reason. Anyway, I'll go back to my room. Except...
Shiro, regarding what we just talked about, if you plan on patrolling in the evening, please tell me. Emiya may have said not to worry, but there is something that's bothering me.
To point out, Fate Hollow Ataraxia was voiced 8 years after Fate's Stay Night, so it's closer to his Emiya cooking voice work. I see, so I was right!
That's really interesting.
That makes sense, actually. The voice actor is leaning more into the slice of life voice. I am truly grateful for Saber's offer. I'm glad that she said that. I know I shouldn't be, but a part of me is excited that things have returned to the way they were half a year ago. Okay. When I get a chance, I'll let you know as I'm going out. Something funny is definitely going on, so just in case, let's go on patrol. I mean, I really can't imagine patrolling with anyone other than you. Does Ren mean nothing to you, Shiro Emiya? Hey, Dundee!
Hi, Dinty. Indeed, I had faith that you would say that, Shiro.
That's what I should be saying. If Saber is with me, I wouldn't be killed that easily. God, also, if we're mixing timelines here, this is like the full crew, including, you know, Shiro still having Avalon in him, likely.
This is like if all of the boons you can get at the end of all of the routes are compiled into one timeline.
Yeah, and it's kinda great.
We have all the tools we need to win.
Also, I'm thinking, like, they're mentioning about how they haven't heard from Ren in a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, did Archer just pop into existence with her at the clock tower and just cause a whole fucking deal? Composite timeline Shiro would be a fucking monster. Unlimited Blade Works. The fucking combat experience of someone who has gone through Heaven's Feel and pushed himself to that extent. The magic supply of Sakura, likely maybe the fragment of the magic crest of Ren, and also Avalon inside of him. Jesus fucking Christ, no, you're right.
As if he wasn't already the protagonist.
It's past 7:30 in the morning. Now, should I go to school or should I take it easy? My husband become a bit weird, but even though I'm getting excited, it isn't likely that I get to the bottom of this by myself. Oh well, I'll see what's going on when I feel like it. Likely, there's a 3-day weekend starting tomorrow. It will be all pleasure and no... No, don't say this! I'll just go about filling up those days without stressing out too much. Oh. Resumption Mimicry, October 8th, AM, first day.
The format is so inconsistent, it's stressing me out.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Oh! 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 Oh!
What the fuck?
Yes!
There's a fucking map?
Yeah, we got a map now! Sakura's room, Bacon room, Ryder's room, and Ryder and Saber are like fucking right next to each other!
What the fuck? Okay, first off, we have a map of the Emiya household.
Mhm.
Neat.
Yeah.
Second off, what the fuck?
Oh, wait. Okay, if I say to the streets, can I go back to the Emiya household? I want to click own room and check the, yes, okay. Fujiki!
Gameplay.
And with the bridge, we can see Shinto. And we're going... Miyama, Shinto. Here's the Emiya residence. There's where Ren lives. They're close together. Shiro lives way further away than I thought he did, actually. Is the Ryudo temple.
Shit.
The school is over here, huh? I love this. Ghost house.
I'm still... Okay, so the ghost house was where Bizette and
Right.
her boy were. That's the house from that CG.
Yeah, that's right.
I think I like this. I'm reeling because different scary bad.
Let's go to own room first off.
Sure. There's a fucking creature. There's a little ghoulie on the map.
I love this so much. School on the outskirts are can't go back choices for a given today. I see. Well then, I have some spare time, so let's clean out the room. I don't have a lot of stuff, so it shouldn't take too long. Or so I think. Day by day, the amount of stuff is mysteriously increasing. As if rabbits started breeding junk in here whenever I look away. Rabbits, mice, whatever. I know the source of this influx. I know, but I can't do anything about it. Well, let's start with some vacuuming. However, once I get the vacuum cleaner out, I spontaneously get the urge to clean the neighboring rooms, then other rooms, and so on. In the end, I will only be satisfied after cleaning the entire main wing. Cleaning is really relaxing. Gotta be careful and stop at the right time. As I'm advancing forward with the roar of the vacuum cleaner. Ah, stuff is piling up. Wait, the culprit is discovered! As I was wondering what kind of junk she'd bring today. Oh, what you doing, Shiro? I thought I'd clean up a bit. Okay, did I leave you to? Now just wait a moment. And just drop off boxes of junk in my room and escape. What is that, Fujine? You know, Shiro, I just thought you might need it for winter hibernation.
Yeah, does she not have a fucking job to be at right now?
Don't worry about it. I know the kind of creature that can do a handy thing like that. Besides, random junk isn't a very useful thing when preparing for hibernation. Fujine, my room happens to neither be a nest nor some kind of beaver's dam. Or should I say a crow's nest? Now you mention it, that does seem to be so. But you shouldn't underestimate the crows nowadays, you know? They're wild animals with an insurmountable will to live. They even make nests out of laundry hangers. Really? Even of laundry hangers? Sounds like quite a feat. I guess crows are quite clever, or rather the ability to adapt is quite impressive. Well, anyhow, my room isn't meant to be storage space. Even the garden storehouse is being converted into a junkyard with Fujine's involvement. No way I'm going to let her personal storage space expand this far. If you want to make a nest, do it at your own house, please. Could it be that you're the one preparing to hibernate in my room, Fujine?
I keep forgetting she has her own damn house.
Maybe the tigers hibernate too? That could be bears. I have a feeling that tigers don't. If they do, she'd probably be preparing to follow suit, wouldn't she? Well, knowing her, she'd at least fake it, no problem. That sounds nice, hibernating animals. Nothing but sleep all winter long. I'm a little envious. Hibernation, you say? That's when they have to eat lots in autumn, then become all skinny and bones by spring. Until you drop in the fall, when the skies are clear and the horses grow stout, so to speak, then don't have to be on a diet this spring? Wow, this is what's called positive thinking.
Hey, she's so right, though.
I'm starting to like the idea of hibernation even more. What about your job? A standard winter hibernation holiday. Wait, listen one. I love her. She could just use up the paid vacation time for the winter break. Then get addicted to the joys of life under a kotatsu and become a social derelict. So Fujine, it looks like a cardboard persimmon box, but what kind of junk is inside? Oh, persimmons, of course. What else? Well, okay, or not. Really? Is it really persimmons? It was quite a chore carrying them all the way here. Did it work? Wait, why in my room? Kitchen is cramped as it is. I was looking for better storage. If I leave it in a place that no one sees, though, they will just spoil and go to waste, you know. So then I thought, hey, Shiro's room could be just perfect.
It's so
Oh, I see. But weren't you dropping mandarins and watermelons and whatnot all over the living room before? Well, yeah, but now Saber-chan and Sakura-chan are also here. It'd be kind of fun to make a mess. It's great that you're concerned about it, actually, but why doesn't your sympathy apply to me? Why you? I dropped the vacuum cleaner in the corner and opened the box. Inside, there is a stack of shiny persimmons. Shiro's going to hibernate. He'll definitely need food, I thought. But no, I'm not. Is this another gift from the Fujimura group? Yep, and we still have a pile this big. Was that quite a big load must have come in? What's up with that? They're sending enough fruit for a seasonal marketplace, I think. It's like another item with a story behind it from Old Man Raiga. This much we could even put some out to try under the eaves outside. You only make dried persimmons out of astringent ones. And sending those raw? What kind of dumb joke would that be? Anyways, here we have 2 boxes of persimmons. Picking one up, I noticed it's quite ripe and quite soft. It will go to waste if we don't eat these quickly. Yeah, don't you think so? Persimmons in the morning, persimmons for lunch, persimmons at night. It's a persimmon feast! So I thought I'd be a Kandone-chan and share the fruits of fall with you, Shiro.
The visual in my mind is like Shiro stepping on Saber's foot and she kind of opens up like a trash can. She just kind of starts pouring it in.
Like, she specifically is just like chibi and she opens up in a completely horizontal way on a hinge.
Like on a hinge on the corner. Just like a total pedal bin. That's what I'm imagining here.
Yes! Don't you mean dump the leftovers here? But the persimmons themselves aren't bad. In fact, they're really pretty good, actually. Yeah? It would be a real shame to just let them rot. That's how you get a Vezoar. Shouldn't it be alright? Just summon everybody for help and it will be gone in a second. You had a quota for mandarins, but now it's persimmons. I suppose the peaches and pears were gone quickly. She just keeps doing it with different fruits.
I love the fruit hoarder as a taiga trait.
I recall all the fruit that our household has gone through. We do have more consumers than we did 6 months ago, so I suppose it should be gone quickly. And I'm ready for mandarins and apples next. Looks like Saber-chan would eat a lot too. Apples and persimmons can be used as ingredients, so we'll figure something out. Anyway, let's put this someplace else. It's difficult to clean up with these in the way. There's an empty room in the north wing. I guess we can put them in the hallway around there. Box for hibernate. Told you, I don't need that much. Here, you do. Alright. I love this woman so much. I see. And now it's noon. Oh, I
Sakura
see.
told us not to skip school.
We can't go to school anymore.
Oh, hello, sir.
Oh, there's also that. No, we're going to him, right? We're going to Harvard.
Why would we not be going to him?
Okay,
Hello.
sure.
Oh, the white t-shirt really does it for him.
At the harbor, there's a familiar place. Temple has a sub-menu like the house. Oh, okay. I'll check later. Lancer can be found anywhere, but in the afternoon, this is where he devotes himself to his hobby. Well, what should I ask him about? So we do
So
get
there
choices.
are choices.
But we need to actually investigate things around and learn more things. Like
Oh my
maybe
God, there's gameplay.
maybe if we had gone to check the temple, Castor could have said something and we could have a different choice here too. Oh, this is cool!
This is interesting.
Oh, I love this. I should really ask for that guy's take on things after all. He's one of the more warlike servants. He might gladly adapt to this current situation as long as it means he gets to fight.
Oh, the fucking cigarettes in the can. Holy shit.
I think you have become enamored all over with Lancer, huh?
Sorry, I'm taking this in.
Let me get the graphic going here.
Okay.
This is exactly the correct fuckboy energy for Lancer.
Sorry,
Take your time, no, take your time.
I hate being attracted to men. Huh? Well, if it ain't Saber's master, guess I must have really been out of it. I was wondering who it was for a moment there.
What the hell can he call that being out of it? I was approaching him stealthily from behind, but he noticed from 10 meters away as if it was nothing.
Don't bother trying to impersonate Assassin. Doesn't suit you. Besides, I ain't got nothing to steal. Haven't caught a single one yet. Oh, he sucks, too. No matter what I do, today's catch is gonna be small. Go somewhere else if you're looking for dinner.
His whole body is built for surviving, be it land, sea, or mountains. He will live as he pleases anywhere. It's unusual to see him come up broke. But that's not the issue here. Wait, what's this about dinner?
I'm the one stocking your place, that's what. This energetic lady comes by in the evening, asks for some fresh catch, and carries away a bucketful just like that.
Sorry for the trouble. So the cause behind the recent abundance of fishes in Fujina's presence was right here all along. It truly is a small world. Taiga and Lancer, Taiga and Lancer.
Yes. Mystery of the human world, sure is. Well, that lady is a bundle of mysteries herself.
She is.
So if food ain't the reason, what'd you come here for, kid?
As I thought, he's still a servant no matter what. Seeing that he adapted to this town's life even better than Saber and others, I thought he'd gotten complacent, but I guess not. Your favorite Lancer pose that you had in the chamber is this exact CG and scenario with the caption, "Can't believe..." Jesus fucking Christ, dude! Holy shit! A serious talk, actually, that's what. There's not much point in chatting with you, so I'll keep it short. Lancer, what do you think about the situation right now? Or, to begin with, why are you still in this world? Lancer is Kotomina's servant. But Kotomina Kiri has been dead for over half a year. Servants cannot exist after losing their masters. Therefore, just the fact that Lancer is still here is highly unusual.
Well, because I've got a contract with a master, of course. That bastard Gilgamesh is another story, but I don't have the means to exist in this world without a master, you know.
Ah, very interesting. A contract? But Kotomina is...
Busy being dead. Yep, he sure did kick the bucket. But for some reason, the contract is in force still. That bothers me as well, but... Well, I'm still here, so what's the problem? Ain't much point in worrying about why you're alive. Do it comes naturally and all that. Never mind the details. Worry about the how, not the why.
Everyone we like is alive and the deadbeat priest is still dead because fuck him. Curiously, though, thinking about it, Kirei did die. Kirei did die in every timeline.
He kinda had to.
Yeah. It's how he would have wanted to go. Jeez, the scales sure have fallen from my eyes. He's already aware the situation isn't normal, but he's who he is, so he will just keep doing as he pleases. That's the kind of spirit he has. Talk about let it be. That's so manly that I feel pathetic for being anxious.
I need to see Lancer in the, like, the really long, like, I'm alone on this barren earth fishing hat.
I need you to look at the thumbnail of this fucking video again.
You're kidding.
Yeah? Yeah?
Okay.
Also, sorry, I'm just thinking about the trans mask, Shiro headcanon, and now having gender envy for Ku is, hitting.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, Ku did also die in every timeline, you're right. Alright, but don't you think that the fact that the contract is still in effect even though Kotomine isn't around needs some investigation?
Yeah, I have no intention of pushing it, though. As long as I don't hear back from him, I'll just live my life my own way.
Does that also apply to the Holy Grail War? You feel the war starting again too, don't you?
That. Yeah, I got the urge to beat all servants all of a sudden, but that's about it. I'll be staying neutral, though. I ain't eager to participate, but hey, if anyone wants a challenge.
Lancer isn't lying. As aggressive as I thought he was, he seems downright negative about these circumstances. Come to think of it, I even said it myself. Lancer, even more so than Saber, has already adapted to life in this town. In other words, he's enjoying his life here. I see. You'd even consider Ryder and Saber as friends now. You couldn't start a fight yourself.
Nope, that ain't it. Servants are all enemies.
He replies right away. It's the same cool-headedness I saw when he killed me half a year back. Why is that? You're on good terms with everyone, aren't you? Yet you still say that everyone's an enemy?
It ain't the same thing, dumbass. You like who you like. No need to hate them just cause they're an enemy.
My jaw drops. Every time I'm astonished by this man's piercing attitude, but when he takes it this far, I can't help but feel that his tolerance is on a whole different level. I give up. You amaze me.
Praise from a youngster ain't gonna cut it. Was this all you wanted to chat about? Then I'll go back to fishing. I got a feeling of big catch coming up.
With that, Lancer went back to fishing as if nothing happened.
He just wants to fish.
Satisfied with the information acquired, I leave the harbor. But Lancer said there was no need to hate an enemy. That battle and emotion are separate from each other. But if you look at it from the other way around, he was saying that it doesn't matter if the enemy is a relative or a lover. As long as they're an enemy, they will be killed indiscriminately. It's evening.
Twirling my hair.
It's night. You really like him, huh?
I love him. I love him so much.
It's a tiny bit of gay for a coup from Shiro. It's just after 9 p.m. and dinner's already over. There are no major events, and everyone returned to their rooms. It's too early to go to bed, so what should I do in the meantime? Oh gosh. Oh my,
Interesting.
there's so many cool things we can be doing.
Interesting.
Oh, I love this so much.
Well, what are we gonna do?
I don't know, what are we gonna do?
I don't know, I was asking you.
I mean, you're usually the choice maker here.
Fuck, god damn it.
Okay, I can choose if you are indecisive.
I'm super indecisive, you know this about me.
Exclamation point is plot, new is explore. Okay.
Indeed.
Okay, can we go back to the plot after exploring, though, is the thing.
I would presume, but also, I don't know anything about anything.
I don't want to call it a day. It's either hang out or go for a walk. You can't miss anything. Okay, so let's go for a walk then.
Sick.
Alone. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Don't worry for now, you'd say. Okay, so we can't miss anything. We can just chill and, like, do our best here. Okay. I'll go check the situation in town. Saber may have said otherwise, but if you're not alone...
I was just thinking, we totally promised that if we were going to go out tonight, we were going to bring her.
Yeah, but
we didn't get that option, so fuck her, I guess.
Saber may have said otherwise, but if you're not alone, there will probably be things that you will miss. That's just a myth that's been propagated? You want... Okay, thank you. I do my best to sneak outside. The Emiya resident surroundings are peaceful and quiet. Nothing is out of the ordinary. I see. This really is the same as half a year ago. Why did I go outside alone? Why am I not bringing Saber along? It all makes sense once I look at it from a stranger's perspective. No matter how harmless it may seem, if I were to exercise proper judgment, I would not be walking out alone. Even though there are no enemies, the reality is that there is something odd happening to this town. So the reason I'm out here on my own nonetheless must be that I plan to use myself as live bait to draw out anything abnormal. It's pretty tough not knowing what I intend to do until I've done it, if I do say so myself. Just decided on a whim though. Well, whatever happens. Like, I doubt, like, okay, listen. Another back fail, don't worry about it. Listen.
Everything's fine.
I am certain that things are not going to take a turn for the horrible at, like, any point immediately, but if at any point we see the shadow, I'm going to scream. Gazing at the night sky, I started walking. Also, second, if we see the fucking black hole of the Holy Grail in the sky, I will also scream. If I feel danger, I'll just go back to the house right away. I'll quietly return to my room and wait until tomorrow.
That took seconds.
I look up at the moon. The sky has cleared and white moonlight is cutting through. That's not white moonlight. That's not white moonlight. Why is the moon always like this lately? What is going on with the moon? Well then. Hopefully, I'll find some clear evidence of abnormality that even someone as thick-headed as me can recognize. Oh. Goodness gracious.
I kinda wanna say temple.
Let's say. The temple gate stands in silence. Question is Assassin here too? The stone steps seem to go on forever into the night sky. Somehow, I can picture them leading to the heavens. But fortunately, the moon is not overhead, so the stairs connect properly right at the Rito Temple and not to another world. I peek inside through the gate.
Dinty, if you make another simile with a Ford F-150, I'm taking your kneecaps.
There's nothing unusual about the temple grounds. I'd like to go investigate more, but that could require stepping onto the premises.
You there. One more step and your head shall fall from your neck.
And so stands the servant still guarding the gate. Must be bored out of your mind. There's no need for a guard anymore. You're still faithful to your duty. But perhaps there are actually a lot of statue thieves and the like around?
I've seen no thieves, but there are others who pass by often. Right this moment, there's someone passing by you.
Huh? Naturally, there is no one around. I only felt a chilling yet warm wind brush up by my cheek. Stop! Ghosts are strictly prohibited topic at the temple. I'm already alone and frightened. It's not fair you intimidate me too. Or maybe that's how it is. Servants are spirits. Maybe they do see those things. Do they really come out around here?
Of course. It's just that you've never noticed. I was also just a commoner while alive, and I have questioned their existence just the same. Now that I'm of the same kind, I see them come here all the time.
I see. Well, as long as I can't even see one, I suppose no harm can come from them either. If ghosts really can harm people, it could be the ones we can actually see. If there's no form, it probably can't kill you.
If you're that curious, then why don't you die once? The vixen here would be happy to provide you with a near-death experience, so I'm sure.
Is that enough for her?
Are you, sure? Can you, go get her for me?
No, Shiro, come on. And good thanks, I do not trust Caster that much. How should I put this? I feel like she could begin with good intentions, but then start getting evil ideas and in the end betray you.
No doubt about it. When she dons her servant attire, you need to watch out.
Caster used to be good-hearted, probably. A lifetime in the shadows left her stained deeply with spite. Despite reforming, she still puts on her wicked grin from time to time.
Look at her.
If I were to rank her on the list of servants to never let your guard down against, she could be the first or second. Look at that shock.
Look at that fucking face. But what brings you here tonight?
She looks so scandalized hearing that, even in a mental projection, yeah.
She's so offended. If it's just a mundane errand, leave it until daylight. I have no obligation to serve as a gatekeeper, but the command spell is still in effect. There are no exceptions for strangers at this hour.
Right. We're protecting it because of her command spell. From the beginning, the Holy Grail War meant nothing for this servant. Assassin is just a swordsman that intercepts enemies that try to pass through this gate. Irregularities in town have nothing to do with him, and must not interest him very much either. I'm gonna go back then. Sorry for bothering you.
Just window shopping?
It's fine since you're on guard, Toriano. I'll try to remember to bring a present or something next time. I turn my back to the temple gate.
How considerate of you. Then I'd like to request a beautiful flower. No, 2 of them. I'm not complaining, but a man's senses become dull from all this moonlight.
Bring Saber and Rider, huh? Is it boldness or just idle curiosity? If anybody could try to hit on 2 former enemy servants, it would be this guy.
Let's go.
Well, I guess it's not that unlikely. On some lovely moonlit spring evening, by some mistake, who knows? A night party like that might just happen. Guess it's about time to go back. It's not like I only have tonight. There's time tomorrow, too. I return to the Emiya residence. It seems the end of the night has been postponed for a little longer. A day has ended. Sprawling on the bed, I let fatigue take over my body. Mild drowsiness is numbing out my mind. Whew. What a release. Since that incident, I can't trust my consciousness being separated from me. Sleep. It's rite of passage from the closing of one day to the reopening of the next. A natural thing for anybody, a recurring memory hole. Limp and powerless, I'm falling into that abyss.
さて、明日は何をしたもんか。
Well then, I wonder what should I do tomorrow? There are all sorts of things to think about and things that have to be done, but all of that can be decided once tomorrow comes. For the time being, let's just call it a day. Program plagiarism. Things are going surprisingly well, but also I do not trust anything going on here.
It has been 24 hours. I do not feel comfortable saying things are going well.
Nothing left to do in here. Oh gosh. Ooh, Saber is in the harbor.
Ooh.
There's stuff in the school. Go. Wait, it is go. And yeah. I think go lets us go to the temple map. Yeah, okay. In the temple, we don't have anything, but we got a view of the temple actually. Look at this.
This contextualizes the layout quite well.
Yeah. It's the lake and everything. In the school, we have this woman.
Beast.
So, do you want the beast of the truck team or the beast of the white woman food?
That was like a very appropriate word salad. Let's do the beast of the white woman.
Harbor Saber time then.
I love these little sprites. They're so cute. I've been looking at the ocean.
Saber looks back and says so. There is nothing else to see. I came here on a whim, and the first figure I saw was Saber's. An ultramarine skirt with a white blouse and that shining blonde hair. Even from far away, I knew it was Saber. But when I walked over to her side, I found myself unable to speak to her. Her first time on the seashore? Probably not. Since she's gazing so far into the distance, I just wound up thinking that. Yeah, no way. Saber's hometown must have been on the coast too.
The sea in this country is calm, Shiro.
Huh? Yeah, because we're inland. If you go farther out, it does get rougher. That is, on a peninsula that's breaking up the Pacific Ocean's Kuroshio current, as if rushing toward the rough waters of the Sea of Japan. That must be one magnificent sight. Saber lore, Saber lore. You love that the writing agrees how breathtaking she is? Yeah. Cornwall is pretty close to the coast. Taking her to a place like that sounds like a dream. Aww.
In my hometown, when the wind raged, the sea bristled like the manes of 1,000 galloping white horses. Or if you were to gaze at a faraway land from atop a white cliff, you would see a long coast shrouded in mist, running as far as the eye could see.
It is early in the fall. A calm day. Yet Saber's words somehow brought that scenery to my mind. Nothing like the docile ocean in front of us, but something harsh and solemn. I steal a glance at Saber's face. Her talk of her hometown leaves some sort of bittersweet taste in the air.
Had peace come to my country. There's a wake-up alarm. Had peace come to my country, I would have liked to see foreign countries by ship. Knights from the continent often spoke of the golden plains of Gaul and the green hills of Hibernia, where the people of the Isle reside. Or perhaps the distant lands from the songs that the bards weave. A flag flying high above, I would have liked to see the cultures not yet known with my very own eyes.
Oh, Saber. I have no words to answer her with. I have no right to speak of dreams she could not realize.
Those are the kind of things that came to my mind. I've been blessed, having the chance to gaze in the distance like this with fond memories and regrets. A miracle must be at work. I think of that old country and connect its memories to the land where you live, Shiro.
Oh.
This is kind of beautiful.
Saber turns around. The sea breeze envelops her arms like a blessing.
This place is warm, as if gently embracing me. They say that your home on Earth is where you make it. I want to show you my hometown as well someday, Shiro. Centuries have gone past, but I want to believe that those green hills still retain the spirit of my era.
Oh!
That's gorgeous.
Hope that resembles Envy. Just as before, I cannot find the right words to say.
Shiro, what's wrong? You have a pained look on your face. Is it something I said that troubles you?
That's not it. It's just... This is the first time you've talked about your hometown like this. Town that Saber spoke of has a sweet smell of fantasy and green grass. What if I were abroad, telling this story of the town of Fuyuki? What would it smell like? I start pondering. Home is where the heart is. Wasn't that how the saying goes?
I do not know whose words those are, but I do know the feeling. You cannot truly understand where you belong until you leave.
That's... I feel like I've heard something like this before. It's like breaking something you haven't really valued before. In exchange for the regret that you can't turn it back to the way it was, you realize just how important it was to you. You don't understand until you leave, huh? But how should I put it? Having grown up in this town, living here now is just all too natural. No matter where I go, I think I would always want to come back here in the end.
Yes, and I feel the truth lies beneath those words, Shiro. While you think of your hometown in a foreign country, your heart will stay here. That is the way it should be, for a hometown means the same to everyone.
I know that Saber's words. There is not a single person who does not love the land they were born and raised in. Even if they don't have any clear feelings of affection for it, it is a subconscious instinct that is difficult to defy. However, even then, there are also those rare souls that cannot exist without hating it. Oh. Oh. It must be the sun. I feel a bit dizzy. Since it's rare to meet Saber at the harbor, I ended up pondering about hometowns and things completely outside of my character. And for a change of pace... by the way, you like fish, don't you, Saber? God, sorry, that was a really good conversation, and then that, just like everything going on at the same time.
That was really, really beautiful. I was like, for just a moment, genuinely feeling a little homesick for a second.
Aw, hon. Smoosh.
No, It's more strange than anything.
ええ、特定のものを除けば好みですが、もしや白、ここの港には
Yes, with a few specific exceptions. Is there a fish market at this harbor by chance?
いや、さすがにね。
There isn't, sadly, but it sure could be nice to taste the season with some sori and yuzu.
この国の情緒ですね。
That's the spirit of this nation. Yes.
Thus, the menu for tonight has been decided. I'd love to get some nice fatty ones, but, well, the season's fish is great no matter what. And in the end, you could say that it's the cook's job to draw out the true flavor. Still, the one time you actually want to see the guy who spends all his days fishing, he's not here.
期待しています、白。
I'm looking forward to it, Shiro.
あ
Yeah, I'll do my best. Is there anywhere you wanted to stop by?
どっか寄ってくところあるのか？
いいえ、特にはあり
No,
ません。
nowhere in particular.
そろそろ戻りま
It's
しょう。
about time we got back.
Urged on by Saber, I leave the harbor behind. The sea breeze pushes at my back. From beyond the horizon, I wonder if even the wind from a faraway foreign country blowing over this land will be able to return to its birthplace one day. Wallpaper added to the special menu.
Yay!
Aw. And it's time for noon.
God, I love this. After so much of what we did previously was like the non-stop pain and discomfort of Heaven's Feel.
Oh.
Spending some time just doing this slice of life bullshit is so incredibly refreshing.
So we got Lancer, we got two unknowns, and we got Sakura. Sakura is exclamation point. Everyone else is just vibes. It seems like he doesn't say new, so maybe... Yeah. What is your feelings here?
Part of me wants to go for one of the mystery men.
I'm sorry, Sakura, we'll get you later.
We'll come to you, I promise.
The mystery person in the courtyard or the mystery person in the temple?
In the rear woods of the temple, too.
Yeah. Mysterious.
Let's go to the one in the courtyard of the Emiya residence.
Okay. Let's go for what Anya says. While I would love to get recommendations at some point by chat, starting and just kind of going around is nice. Fall is upon us, and its telltale sign. Fallen leaves are scattered all over the yard. No matter how beautiful the scenery might look, they need to be swept up eventually. And sometimes the same event slot has new dialogue options. Oh, that, I see. And now that I think about it, today could be as good a time as any to do it. Guess that does it. I thought the whole yard thing might be a bit much for one person, but moving quickly it wasn't all that tiring. Saber's training wears me out far quicker. Well, I did sweep them all up, but oh what? I stirred a huge pile that now prominently occupies a corner in the yard. Tomorrow isn't the burnable garbage day yet, and it's difficult to store it all. Besides, for all the effort that went into sweeping up all the leaves and twigs, it feels like a waste to just throw them out. Well, it's the season after all. Fortunately, everything I need is here. We did it a few times when Kiritsugu was still around. It's been a while, so maybe I will give it a try. Good. It seems like I haven't forgotten it yet. I burned the leaves and baked the sweet potatoes I had in the kitchen. Yes! This is just such a cozy autumn-like vibe so far.
I'm really, really feeling it.
Now I just need to keep an eye on the bonfire and wait. As the time comes, I take out the potatoes wrapped in aluminum foil. For how long it's been since you played this, it's funny how fast you remember the gist of these scenes as you start seeing them. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh. Even with gloves, they were searing hot. Baked potatoes, no doubt. Stuff my cheeks with sweet potatoes all alone. Sure, they're finger-licking good, but sitting in front of the bonfire, eating all by myself feels kinda lonely. Of course, it just had to be now when no one else in the house. Smoke rises from the remains of the bonfire in front of me, slowly drifting into the sky. Sure could be nice to bring someone along next time. Interesting, I see. It's just after 9 p.m. and dinner's already over.
Okay.
I see how this game plays.
I understand you now.
Next time, maybe Sakura will be brought in, perhaps, mayhaps.
Perhaps.
And dinner's already over. There are no major events, and everyone returned to their rooms. It's too early to go to bed, so what should I do in the meantime? What is your vibe? They think they know, chat. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Terrible at making decisions. Part of me should just call it a day to get to the people scenes during the day, maybe.
Okay, I think I have an idea of what is going on, though.
Give me your idea, because I don't.
We're going to keep going through these events. We're going to reach what would be the final day of Holo Ataraxia. And we're going to reset. This is gonna loop. And we're gonna have to pick other choices. Right?
That has to be right. That has to be right.
Do you feel it? And that's why there's no save either, because we're gonna be looping the same events.
Because it has to happen that way.
That's what's gonna be happening. No comments on chat, by the way. No one confirm nor deny.
Don't tell us if we're right or wrong, because we know we're right.
Like, that feels right? Let's call it a day then. October 10th, roulette rotation. Sakura's room. And other than her, we have... Oh, Segusa-san. In school. I think that's Segusa. And that's it. I'm sorry, Segusa-san, but we gotta go with Sakura, right?
We know what's important here.
She was so happy to be picked. Let's go talk to Sakura about lunch. It's a big household. It's much easier to get it rolling with 2 people.
Tinty.
Normally, Sakura lives at the Mato residence, but she stays here for weekends and holidays. Ryder and Saber prefer the Japanese-style rooms in the main wing, while Sakura and Tosuka took a liking to the detached western rooms. Add to this Fujine and Elia, who come over for meals, and you could say that the Emiya residence has experienced explosive population growth.
I really like that hallway.
Are you there, Sakura?
Senpai? Just a moment. It's okay, right?
So is it okay or not? The reply isn't at all clear. Does this okay mean just come in, or maybe okay, hold on? If I bother her at the wrong time, wouldn't it be better to come back later? Hey, if you're busy, it can wait.
No. Okay, come in.
Alright. I'm coming in.
Sorry to keep you waiting. So what is it, Senpai?
Oh, I came for some advice regarding lunch. It's a bit early, but I thought we could get it done stress-free if we started ahead of time.
Thank you very much.
Oh, she's stuffing the shadow under the bed. No. No.
Just like hitting it with a broom.
The thought of that is so funny, actually. And don't you come out now. Come on. Down. Down, boy.
It's like putting a dog in a crate. Like, just go on.
Okay, but the idea of the shadow with like a little collar and like the tendrils just like as if it was quadrupedal, like a little dog just panting, like that's
Hey,
so cute.
that's delightful.
That's just really cute. Well, it's not something you should be thanking me for, but your shyness is contagious.
Oh,
How embarrassing. Even though I should have gotten used to it by now, it still feels awkward when the two of us are alone.
okay. Well, then please be my guest, senpai.
Now you can control the shadow with a flashlight like a cat with a laser pointer. Sorry, it looks like you were kinda busy.
That's not it. I just dozed off again. But thanks to you, I finally woke up and will stop idling around. So that's what the thanks was for. How about that?
Oh, she's so sweet. I love her so much.
So fucking cute.
Oh, I see. In that case, let's go on. If she puts it like that, there's no reason to refuse. I sit down, smelling the barely noticeable sweet fragrance. She put in fucking perfume!
Oh my gosh.
Is this a perfume or a herb of some kind? But also the idea of a weed-smoking girlfriend, Sakura, is very funny.
It's a dank herb, senpai. I guess I overdid it a bit.
Not really. What was the heater and air conditioner are?
I mean, you noticed the perfume too, senpai. I just used some fragrance.
Girl smell.
Girl smell!
So it was perfume after all. I can't make out the brand, but it certainly does smell nice. I see. So even Sakura.
He's been sniffing. I thought maybe I should try a little bit after all.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you know, I think it suits you. Actually, the only one who uses perfume in her household could be Hosoka, I guess. Seems like she's quite fussy about it too.
The smile!
Hosoka uses it to hide the smell of all sort of weird chemicals, but it's not like you would need that.
I just learned by watching. Nesan's got a lot going on. She's really busy, actually.
Really? The sisters teach each other about makeup too. You know they're getting along well. I see. I doubt I can help with that though. You and Hosoka are both great at it if you ask me.
Oh, but some men use cologne too. Isn't it lovely?
If I were any, Saber and Mitsuzuri would probably say it was too effeminate and get mad at me. Sorry, Shiro's concern about his masculinity continues to crop up.
That's the idea of him putting on cologne and then his closest friends go, "Are you wearing fucking perfume? What's your problem?" Senpai sure would be mad, wouldn't she? She idolizes you, you know.
Equal opportunity misogynists.
But I still think it would suit you. I also wanted to give Ryder some of her own, but she doesn't care much for it either.
It's really troublesome, but inside Sakura's room, I couldn't help but thinking back. Once I started chatting with Sakura, I thought about everyone staying here. Just keep getting new residents!
Yes, that's right. Each time I came by for a visit, I thought about how nice it is to have such a lively atmosphere, but I never thought it would grow this much.
Sakura let Sara laugh. That's right. Only Sakura and Fujine know what the Emiya household looked like before. So much has changed and so quickly. Should it be considered admirable or shocking? Someone could leave and the house could be empty again, just like that. I nod in agreement. Fujine comes and goes, but doesn't live here. Sakura too was here for the mornings and evenings, yet never had lunch with everyone like this. For a long time, I was the sole inhabitant here. I didn't consider myself lonely, but looking back now.
Right. Hearing that you were the only one staying in such a huge residence was a big surprise at first.
It's been over 2 years since. Back then, Sakura was a diligent girl that never smiled, with a brooding face. She came over and told me she wanted to help out. Is that so? But her house isn't exactly small either.
No, they're both large, but in different ways. The Motto House was never a friendly place, yet every room here is warm, needing to be filled.
Shiro also pleading to be sorry. I'm so sorry.
I was genuinely just giving you that space to see what you did with that sentence. Because I knew it would be something, right?
Yeah. Tosuka canonically the type of girl to put on perfume instead of taking a shower when she smells bad.
She's so real for that. Same with Ryder. She's calm and content over here. And even Saber-san should feel the same way.
Is that so? Hey, Steve! I hadn't
Steve.
seen you before.
You didn't even notice him.
He had just been sniffing in chat.
He's just sniffing, TBH.
I have the feeling it's become a hostel, but with everyone splitting the chores, I guess it saves some effort.
Back in the day, cleaning was quite a chore, wasn't it, Senpai?
Laughing, Sakura recalls the past. There are a lot of vacant rooms even now, but nothing like the empty warehouse we used to have. A building without people in it deteriorates all too quickly. Cleaning out the entire house used to be one huge task. Yeah. The year-end cleaning doesn't sound so bad this time.
Ryder's really good at it, don't you think? The house is in good hands, and it'll be done before you know it.
Sakura puffs up with pride. Ryder likes to keep things neat and orderly, and what's more, has the brute strength for it. That's what she meant, probably. But,
Yes?
you miss the peace and quiet we used to have from time to time? Oh, the headphones! Thank you. You floated in here on the trail of visible scent like a cartoon dog hovering toward a window. That's so evocative.
That's so fucking funny.
The question just slipped out somehow. For no other reason than just having thought about it on the spot.
It's kind of a pity that we can't be alone together, I think.
That's right. In the mornings, before Fujine arrived, it was just the two of us, with Sakura often coming to the shed to wake me up. Kind of a pity. Does that mean she actually wants it to just be the two of us? I see. I suddenly become flustered.
Oh.
May have been like a younger sister in the past, but now that she's all grown up, the older brother's role has become quite complicated. I end up staring at the bed, trying to look away.
But, you know, Senpai, it's fun when it's lively after all, and we can cook a lot too.
Steve, down. Down, boy.
Down, Steve. Down, Steve. Spraying you with the water bottle.
Yeah, you're right.
Getting your turn for the bath is a bit difficult. There's a lot of laundry to do, but it's fine, really.
Yeah, let's take care of it together.
Yeah.
Mutual agreement is reached with much excitement. Sakura seems to be putting on airs to hide her quickened pulse. It's the same as me, I guess.
Senpai, do you miss the quiet old days?
No, I don't think so. What's gone is gone, and now is now. There's plenty of good and bad about both, I think. No, it isn't right either. There aren't really any bad things about the present.
Yeah, I agree. Really, I wouldn't mind if it was even busier than that.
Yes, who could the newcomer be, I wonder? Ding dong, Basset just fucking bleeding coming in through this front door.
Oh, I love that.
Maybe you say, although I don't picture him coming down from the mountain and rolling in. But you never know. Even Tosaka started coming over recently.
Who knows? Maybe Emiya-chan or Fujimura-sensei will move here.
Ilya could be problematic. Those maids will also come if she does, so we'll be up by 3, just about full capacity. And then something hits me. But either way, Sakura.
Yes?
Whether we gain or lose more mouse, the kitchen's team duties are still the same, and expectations are high. Let's make sure we meet them. The population growth failed to bring in reinforcements for the cooking ranks. No, perhaps there were too many cooks in the first place.
Right. I guess we do have a reputation to uphold.
And fall is when appetites grow too.
That it is. I still have a lot to learn from you, Senpai.
As we were talking, my stomach started growling. Sounds about time. Sakura, what should we do about lunch?
Let's decide once we get to the kitchen. Because no dish is a challenge for the 2 of us.
Is that so? And I'll go find out who will be joining us for lunch. I stand up and leave the room together with Sakura. There isn't much to add. It's an ordinary morning. Easygoing and calm. Nothing out of the ordinary. One warm day is rolling past. Oh, I really want to watch the cooking show now.
Me too.
Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, boy. Let's see. Nothing temple, school, or residence. We have Mitsuri here. Lancer, and to the church. Mitsuri on the bridge, or a church?
So I kind of want to go to the church. Like, just in case.
Oh.
Still almost hear his voice.
I spy a delinquent heroic spirit squatting in front of the church. What's up, Lancer? Enjoying the sunshine?
Oh. Wow, okay, hang on. Sorry, the shiny pants really kind of caught me off guard. Just the detail, his physique.
It's a good look on him.
Like hell I would. I got kicked out, so I watered the flowers and sprinkled water on the road. Now I got nothing better to do than just sit here and stare into space.
That's what people mean when they say enjoying the sunshine. Then again, maybe this guy doesn't consider it enjoying the sunshine unless he's burning to a crisp on some beach somewhere. And so dark that it could devalue Archer's stuff. That's such a fucking funny sentence. Moving on.
追い出されたってなん
What
で
do you mean kicked out? Is there someone inside?
ああ、誰か来た。
Yeah, somebody came. Maybe a guest, maybe Kotomini's replacement. Gotta be someone from the church, judging by the shabby robes.
From the church, huh? So you got kicked out by that somebody.
That's right. Had something to check up on, so I was told to step out for a while. Not the type of person I can handle. Anyway, figured I'll be back soon enough, so here I am, just wasting time.
Lancer sounds pretty disgruntled. Which is rather unusual. There's actually somebody that this guy who can have a friendly chat even with the likes of Saber and Ryder can't handle. Lancer? Can I go inside?
Be my guest. Gatekeeping ain't my job.
Carol is as usual. Tired of sunbathing, he takes the can in one hand and starts sprinkling water again. With a quick wave, I open the door and go inside. Oh, for a meeting. What? Huh? Wait. Did you saw that,
Yeah,
right?
everything was fucked and then it was fine.
There's nobody at the altar. The priest that greeted me here half a year ago is still gone, just like he was at the end of that battle. Hey, there's nobody here. I look around the inner garden. The stairs to the basement, the second floor, and Kotomina's private room, but the church is completely empty. Hey, Lancer! There's nobody inside. Did they go through the Hey, Lancer is gone too. Has he realized the futility of his watering endeavor and went to the park in front of the station again? Only the watering can remains at the plaza. Oh well. Since the can was left for me, I make sure to sprinkle the remaining water on the flower bed before the potting.
Shiro.
Classic Shiro, but I don't like this.
No, me neither.
I really don't like this.
I hates it.
I hate it. Just after 9 p.m., the dinner's already over. No major events, and everyone returned to their rooms. Too early to go to bed. We've already done call it a day. We have new stuff for go out for a walk or hang out at the Emiya residence.
Let's just keep walking through the new. Why not?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Just keep walking through the new. Why not? Go out for a walk, is what I'm saying.
Alone, again.
Alone.
Okay, we did the temple. Intersection, south residential, north residential. I feel south.
I feel south.
There doesn't seem to be anything wrong here. No signs of life in this district. It's business as usual. No screams near. Are you sure about that? Did you hear a squeak?
What was that?
I could have sworn I heard a scream. No screams nearby and no howling beasts either. Perhaps due to the white moonlight, the town looks brighter than usual. Everything's fine here. On to the next one, I guess. I leave the Western-style residential district. On the way back, I noticed something red out of the corner of my eye. There are 1 or 2 brand new post boxes. It's wrong. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. It's so wrong.
So fucked. I don't like that that's all we got out of that.
It's so wrong. Skirt school, temple. I do not like the smug alias sprite.
Hi, Caster.
You wanna go to Gaster?
More than a little bit.
Oh, she took it. The autumn look for the Rio Temple forest is so nice.
It's so pretty. I love fall colors.
And finally the Rio Temple gate. And at the top of the long flight of stone steps. Good morning. Below the gate, somebody is busy sweeping. It wouldn't be so weird if it were one of the temple monks, but that's actually Castor of all people. Her hood down over her face. This is rather suspicious. What's up with someone like her suddenly coming out in broad daylight just to sweep the steps?
Oh,
Earwiggle? Earwiggle?
She's so cute. Oh my god.
Oh my, if it isn't the boy. What brings you here today?
I'm in love. I'm enamored.
Sweeping, you get dragged into cleaning. It kind of caught me by surprise. She's so fucking mad already. Well, perhaps it shouldn't have. As one of the residents, she should clean something after all. Yes, I said I'd tidy up the place a bit. Is there a problem? Well, in that outfit, is that alright? Other stuff, like her plain clothes she wears into town. I mean, those won't seem out of place, and it could look like some random parishioner busy with sweeping.
Casual caster.
What's your point? Nothing. Right, isn't there a gatekeeper? Why not ask him to sweep? Isn't Assassin Sasaki Kojiro always standing by the temple gate? Oh. She lets out a theatrical sigh as if to underscore the point. If only that man had a shred of gallantry, I wouldn't have to go through all this trouble. It seems like he has free time though. Yes, he does. I told him many times already. At least go sweep the grounds if you have nothing to do. Good for nothing, Sponger. His only skill is his mouth.
Oh.
It's too bad I'm only a spirit with no real body of my own. I could not object if you gave me an order, but could that not be contrary to your style? Adopting physical form and sweeping requires magical energy. Compare that to the amount of magical energy spent when the master herself is holding the broom, which is greater. Need I say more? That's the crap he keeps telling me. What do you think of that, boy?
God. The little fucking pout. She's so grumpy.
I love her. Seems like having minions can be tiring too. On top of that, Assassin's logic is impenetrable. Never mind her looks, underneath those robes is a true old-fashioned magus that could make Tosaka look like a lowly amateur in comparison. Even ever frugal, she wouldn't use magical energy frivolously. Truly, it's far too inefficient to make servants materialize and do grunt work. Perhaps I should have summoned a youngster spirit, receptive and obedient. Just like you, boy. Caster looks me over from head to toe. Whoa, 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 my body temperature dropped for a moment just now. Wouldn't it be great to have a young guy who can cook, clean, and do laundry so familiar? Thanks. I'm good. Is she praising me, or is she making fun of the fact that I'm useless as a magus? I think it's a bit of both. Caster suddenly looks up the gate with an unpleasant expression. You listening, Assassin?
Mm-hmm.
He's nowhere in sight. Only his voice is present. That's you we're talking about. You, the good-for-nothing idler that sleeps all day long, is far less useful than even this boy right here, in my drift.
Splendid. Indeed, a swordsman is not one whose services should be needed. Rather, the true samurai should be farming the fields, raising wheat. There's no arguing the fact that this boy is more useful than me.
But your stone is as carefree as always, even as Caster is starting to lose it. It's hard to tell if those two are really master and servant.
I love her face so much. Or perhaps you would like to use a command spell. Now that's a nice expression. It's been a while since I've seen a look on that face of yours. Such a look on that face, of course. You have become too happy and relaxed lately. I find it rather uninteresting.
Kojiro continues to tease her. I did think that his words always had thorns in them, but he's taking it to a whole new level with Custer.
He's such a brat.
That's alright, just keep doing your job as a doorman. The original idea was to demote you to janitor if you don't do your work properly. I love them so much. I literally love them so much.
They fight like a married couple. It's hilarious. Right, I'll devote my whole self to this duty.
Kojiro's voice stops. It's hard to interject when they're fighting. It's like that, boy. Did you understand now? Clear as day. Do you need a hand? It kind of bothers me, so I asked. Did I just say something entirely unexpected? I had a hunch for a while now, boy. You really can't tell what's going on around you, can't you? Say you do help me. Now Saber, who's already treating me like a sworn enemy, will be boiling with rage, you know? Saber won't get mad if I just help with sweeping. Sweeping the stairs all the way to the bottom would be quite tedious, right? So, did you need help? I ask. It's not like I have anything else to do, and a bit of help isn't enough to invoke heaven's wrath upon me. Custer sighs again. That lass sure found herself a handy apprentice. That lass, Osaka, she sure orders me around. It'd be best if I refuse. Should Issei find us going at it together, we're bound to have another quarrel. I see, too bad. Just can't be helped if it's you, boy. Now, had it been Soichiro-sama, it would be a completely different story. Phrasing. Suzuki-sensei with a broom, sweeping silently without a word. Somehow it's really easy to imagine. And with Custer by his side, a wife doing her husband's bidding, a classic scene. Sarcastic. Oh, that's him. Sarcastic laughter emerges from the top of the gate. So what are you laughing at, assassin?
That, exactly that. Soichiro-sama this, Soichiro-sama that. The way you're enamored with the man almost makes me sick. Good thing I have a bucket handy.
Balderdash. What's this about being enamored? I will not let you insult Soichiro-sama in this manner.
Oh dear, excuse me for being a hooligan who doesn't know how to serve his master properly. I haven't the slightest clue on how to treat the master of my master.
Get down here, assassin. Gosh. Get down here, assassin. I have a few things to tell you this time.
Oh, that's fine with me, but your sweeping is about to stall there, correct?
I will leave the part in front of the gate, told you. Time is precious and I'm very busy. I still need to mop up the floor in the main temple.
Today's the cleaning day, is it?
Mopping the main temple floor has got to be a pretty big task. I'll make sure to catch Issei and suggest that we tackle it together. Oh, our headbands! Get your ass down here!
Don't be hasty.
It's like I'm not needed here. With a light nod, I pass through the gate and step onto the temple grounds. So
I love
funny.
This stupid slice of life bullshit. This is so fucking entertaining.
Assassin stocks have gone up. Ooh. Okay, so we have Issei, unknown. I think I say we stay in the temple and check the grounds, right?
Just like while we're here. Assassin coin. Who the fuck?
It's odd, it should be somewhere around here. If I can't find it, maybe that means I should just give up. Whenever there was something really hard to find, something stupid always happened the moment I got my hands on it.
What am I looking at here?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it back.
There is a lone child here. A gorgeous looking boy with hair that looked like it was made of gold ingots and eyes red as rubies. The boy is walking around the grounds. Maybe he had lost something? Hello, nice weather today, isn't it, Oni-san? Stop! Don't you pull an alien on us! You stop this immediately! I will strangle you, child!
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Wak.
He called out to me in a good-natured manner. Yeah, hello? Hi, nice to see you. So I thought you're an honest person, Oni-san. I like that about you a lot. Please do your best with that honesty from here on as well. And with that, the blonde-haired child walked off. What? It's still too soon for you to come here? When you know my name and you find something that seems to be important, something good may happen if you go to the back of the temple at this time. Thank you? He took off with a light pace. But even though his footsteps sounded light, his speed was equal to that of a hound. What the heck is going on? It was a real temple in the early afternoon, and something mysterious had happened. Interesting.
Interesting.
Dinner's already over, no major events, everyone to the rooms. Go out for a walk is our only choice today.
We don't have a choice.
Alone. Oh.
What?
The moment I decided to go outside, I began to feel sick. Is it a premonition or fear of something I already know? It's time to go, yet this fear is slowly creeping in on me. Now then, I had to go see what's going on in town. Struggling to stay on my feet, I reached for the door handle. One last time. Looking back just once, I make sure the image of the room as I leave it stays firmly in my mind. Oh no. Okay. Oh, okay, we're going in. If there is in fact a time loop going on as I expected, tonight is the night. Also, once again, this is a track I know from Fate Grand Order, goddammit. It is an incredible track though.
Oh,
It was
the
a
tension.
It was a freezing cold night. The moment I went outside, it felt like I had been thrown into a different world. The house was the only source of definite reality, while the rest of Fujuki was an unsteady illusion. Go away, you! Go away, you! Go away, you! I could hear the panting of wild beasts in the mist. There isn't a single sign of human presence in town. I don't know who is behind it, but whoever it is, he's finally making his move. Killed you. Killed you. Killed you. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, my tummy hurts.
There's not a single human. This is just like a world where everything is extinct. The house before me is in shambles. Broken door. Shattered windows. A yard smeared with blood. Can I look inside? I will find the scene of a dissection. This is all very strange. Especially the fact that there's not a single piece of flesh to be found anywhere. Yet the course of events that transpire here is painfully clear. Emotions I've never experienced before excite my brain. Anger and hatred mixed together in just the right proportions. I hate this mass murderer that I haven't even seen yet. I can't see anything. Who are you? What the hell are you? I trace the reverberating panting. Soundless howling is directed at me. A rush coming from every direction, hostility and pleading, hatred and envy. I feel sick down to my stomach. Hate you. The howling changes into roaring. It's hard to believe, yet there is no doubt. The source of the howling is crouching in front of me. This thing. I know I've seen it before, yet my memory fails me. Just a little more. The moment the clock strikes midnight, somebody will tell me, and I will remember. The thing howls again, making a screeching sound. A frequency outside of my hearing range. A howl for sure, but in a voice that no human could hear. You think only you will be saved? The beast raises its head. Its eyes lock onto me, and it comes crawling toward me, its claws screeching against the ground. I jump backward to avoid it. A wild swipe of the beast's claws. If I get hit by that guillotine of a claw, I'm as good as dead. I'm better than I was back then, though. This is mere child's play compared to the beating Saber bestows upon me. Even with no chance of hitting me, the beast is relentless. Its arms swinging more violently with every blow, make it seem like there is no end to its vitality. Only you. The stream of undulations is Saber. It's showered me with, only added to this darkness. Oh crap, I shouldn't have. I could have let it keep going, but I counterattacked out of fear. I moved sideways to dodge the claws and kicked its wide open side with all of my might. I knew it. It wasn't that much of a threat. An identified beast caused painfully on its fours, unable to get up. Run. Hey, if you can understand what I'm saying, answer me. Are you the one that did this to Fujuki? But that can't be right. Should they happen to meet this creature, most people could be dead without as much as a fight. That's limited only to small areas. This thing can't empty out the whole town in just 1 hour. Run. Don't get it, do you? I ain't asking you that. What I want to know is, what the hell are you? I was gonna finish. Huh? I realize that my surroundings are now flooded with these beasts. Oh. A choir of resentment sings in unity. The whole park is crawling with them. Ow! Ow, Joni. Damn it, with this many, 20 minutes, let alone an hour, should be more than enough to clean up the town. The tsunami steadily closes in on me. It reminds me of ants swarming over a corpse, or a person thrown into the Buddhist Hell's Mountain of Needles. Ugh. Those claws will tear me limb from limb. My body, eyeball, skull, everything will be skewered. I start praying. Even though what's about to come is inevitable. Grunt. Shut the hell up. If you're gonna kill me, then just do it. Repeating yourselves like idiots. If you haven't something to say, just spit it.
わかりませんか?
Oh. Oh, I know who this is. Wait. Okay, what voice do I give you? Or if you may wanna... ideally, you could like... I think you could like voicing this character, but... yeah, if you want to, go for this one, actually.
Do you understand?
彼らは願いを
They're
叶え
asking you to
ろ
grant
と言
our
っている
wish.
のです。
Reflexibly, I raise my head. A beautiful voice, resounding with silver tones.
Oh, her.
Right in the middle of a world buried in beasts. Was the start of it all. You. I know her. I know this woman. But that would be an hour later. There's just no consistency to this. It's frustrating. I have all the pieces of the puzzle, but...
でもあなたは失敗した。
But you failed.
まだここに来るのは
It
早か
looks
った
like you
よ
came here too early.
A horde of beasts is approaching. There is no escape. Death is upon me. Oh well. Even if I do manage to run away, the same thing will happen again.
消え去りなさい、罪人。
Be gone, sinner.
あなたにはもう
There is no place left for you if you stay.
A prayer-like ultimatum. Her eyelids finally close, and Emiya Shiro is taken apart by the gospel-singing chorus of beasts.
Well,
Oh my god!
oh no. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's so bad.
Cluster of malice continues to spread. On the night of October 11th, Fujiki met its end by a mountain of piled-up corpses. Aww.
We
That
didn't even
end.
make it to my fucking birthday.
That end restart. Oh, I see.
I see.
Oh my god.
I see.
That is why there's no save. There are runs. This game has runs.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the gameplay loop.
You don't just loop diegetically. You have to keep going.
Oh my god.
Visual novel roguelike.
So this time around, we are gonna go check school. Let's go to school.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That's so cool. Taiga or Issei.
I think we all need a little bit of Taiga.
After that, Taiga, we got a bad end. Can't you say something about it? Welcome to the Dark Souls of Fate. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this actually a lot. Give me a moment. I really enjoy this concept though. That's really cool.
I feel such an interesting tension in my body right now.
Right? How
Like
do
we
we
were
avoid
walking
this?
around doing all the side stuff. Like, yeah, sure, we'll just be looping. Not realizing we were heading towards a complete restart game over.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a looping kind of deal. I mean,
oh my gosh, we got that ended together.
technically it is a like loop situation. Like it still feels like that, but it's different when you gotta start over.
It's not the way we thought it was.
Yeah. Morning, Fujimura-sensei. Morning, how is everyone doing? A relaxed morning greeting that does not befit a teacher. Well, it is Fujine after all. Looking sharp really isn't like her, so it would bother me if she did.
困らないんだけど。
Not bothered, but I probably should be.
何？
What is it? Something bothering you, Shiro? Fujina noticed me inclining my head in doubt. Here, we're strictly teacher and student, but it's just before homeroom and class hasn't started yet.
いや、いつもの藤音。
Nothing. I was just thinking you seem the same as ever. No. Are you trying to say that I don't look like a teacher, Emiya-kun?
それほどじゃな
I
いけど。
couldn't go that far, but
特に
No.
困ることはないです。
there's nothing in particular bothering me right now. We see each other all the time and know each other's problems all too well. In that sense, you could even call it an ideal teacher-student relationship where nothing needs to be hidden. Well, no, you couldn't. Being like siblings is a bit too close. Shiro, you gotta start taking things more seriously.
なんか俺
Did I
に会ったか
do something?
だって。
See, it's not long till you graduate and you're still playing around, aren't you? It's not good. Not good at all. As your teacher, I'm concerned. Very concerned. Fujina keeps lamenting. But she doesn't sound very serious. I suppose that's why students find her easy to approach for all sorts of advice. It's one of her virtues. Hiro, you should rely on your homeroom teacher too and ask me for advice.
今晩の晩飯
Like tonight's dinner menu? Meat would be great. Yep, lots of fat and protein in those steaks. She is such a hungry woman. I love her.
I love how many starving women we encounter throughout our journey in fate.
Let's be fair, it's because Shiro cooks very fucking well. So, of course,
True.
every one of them gravitate toward him.
True, true.
Early morning at school, and this is what we end up discussing. All of a sudden, a figure walks past like a shadow.
おはようございます。くずき先
Good
生。
morning, Kazuki-sensei. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Kazuki, the strict ethics teacher. It's said that students admire him more with every year they spend in the school, and I was no exception. As I went into my third year, I began to appreciate his style.
Fujimura-sensei, about this month's arrangements.
The preparations for the cultural festival next month, right? What did they decide about the date for the regular teachers' meeting?
It's this evening. There's also the matter of the guidance counseling for the third-year students.
I see. Career choice is definitely tough, but the students respect you well. Fujina is holding a very professional conversation. I almost instinctively rub my eyes to make sure I'm not dreaming.
No, I'm not quite as popular as you are, Fujimura-sensei.
That's not true. Look, Emiya-kun's expression says it all. Just don't bet on me. But I can't horse around like usual in front of
く
Kazuki.
ずき先生は真剣に
I believe you're a teacher I can rely on, Kazuki-sensei.
I see. I will try to live up to that trust. Excuse me.
Kazuki heads toward the classroom. The moment his slim figure disappears on the hallway, the two of us breathe a collective sigh of relief, and she pats me on the shoulder. Really, Shiro, acting like a good kid all of a sudden.
そういう藤音だって
You stop acting innocent all of a sudden. I mean, you sure can pull it off,
で
though.
きるんだ
What's with that tone? You're lumping me with the delinquent girls, aren't you? Delinquent girl? Girly? The idea of being called a girl apparently pleases her, so she repeats it a few times.
間違いなくな
Definitely. But if I was raised by a delinquent, couldn't that make me want to? Oh. It's like we wasted all the pre-homeroom time on this. Oh, it's almost time. I'm sure you're not a delinquent. Alright, to the classroom. Ugh. You should just about make it this time. She dashes forward with an out-of-battle cry. No way. What happened to the serious teacher just now? Hey, young lady, you don't make it, Emiya-kun. Delinquent or not, get your own identity sorted out first.
Look at her fucking go. Oh, hello.
I think we all know what you want to do here.
Hi, Shinji.
So, you want to?
I'm just saying, like...
He looks so surprised that you're actually choosing him, wait.
He's like, oh? He thought he was just posed up. Emiya, let's go eat lunch.
For reasons unknown, Shinji came up to me and invited me to join him for lunch. Totally out of the blue, but it does happen a few times a year, so it's not that surprising. Godless sea turtle. Okay, I brought my own lunch though. What about you? Should we go get something from the cafeteria?
Cafeteria? Nah, not in the mood for cheapo stuff. Why don't we just go out?
Is this
Like,
a date
so
with
sudden.
Shinji?
So sudden, Shinji. Oh my goodness. Like, I mean, I don't have any time to prepare, but...
Out? I guess he means the shops in Miyama. It sounds reckless, but it's not impossible to get back before 5th period if we hurry. I guess once in a while is okay. I made my own lunch today. I could just give it to Goro-kun as thanks for always helping me out.
Oh, you're quick on the uptake for once. Alright, in return for being earnest, I'll introduce you to my one prize shop today. See, I found this amazing pasta place near work.
Wait, if we go to Shinto, there's no way we'll make it back in time. Let's just go somewhere in Miyama. It is a date.
The Shinji route real.
It is. The Wakame Paradise finally. Yoni, this is just...
We can just skip. Don't you have enough credits to pass already?
Come on, let's go. He gives... To say it.
Come on, let's go.
He keeps bugging me as if it's now or never.
Of wins.
I have my reservations, but I just can't get the words amazing passed out of my head. For Shinji, very particular about taste, to praise it, so may well be worthwhile. He would be this pushy.
Fool. To bring down a fellow classmate to your level, that is unsightly, Mato.
Issei's jealous!
For real! For real!
And so Issei, who was listening, eavesdropping, in the back, interrupts with the flames of justice.
What is it, Ryudo? Where we go out to eat is none of your business. You're a third party, so shut up. It is my business. My classmate is being led astray by a delinquent's deceptive words. It's only right that I should step in.
Issei smells the egg on Shinji, that's why he's being a misogynist already.
For real? Both Shiro's girlfriends are fighting over him.
Oh, this is too funny.
Besides, Emiya made a promise with... Oh my god. Emiya made a promise with me first. Right, Emiya?
Oh? Sorry, I don't remember. If Issei says so, it's probably true. I've been having trouble remembering things lately for some reason. I probably said I'd go to the student council room in the morning. I really don't recall saying that, though.
See, what did I tell you? Really, I was gonna stay quiet since I thought you would refuse anyway. The force of his attack is too severe. Well, let's go, Emiya. I'll bring out our most prized tea leaves today. The kind that no Shinto Italian place can compare to.
Oh,
My god.
I'm being
they're
dragged to the student
competing.
council room.
Huh? Say what?
どうせ暇なら生徒会室に来いっていつも
Come to the student council room when you're free. Isn't that what you always tell him?
そんなの約束でもなんでも
That's not a promise or anything. Nah, isn't it more like an order? When did you pass the rule about having lunch in the council room if you've got nothing better to do, Mr.
いつ
President?
作ったのさ生徒会そんな約束など誰
Why
が
would
作る
someone even write a rule like that?
生徒会室での
Lunch in the council room was arranged with our mutual agreement. Emiya, tell him. Tell him that you made the promise with me this morning. I...
I was not expecting the Jahoy today, but oh my god.
Hmm.
I did? This morning?
Yes, right before the end of homeroom, we looked at each other. Remember? I'm gonna throw up. Fuck. And so I coughed, which signaled that it would be the student council room. You coughed, that it would have been the classroom.
He shakes his head. Oh,
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
I'm really sorry. I didn't notice we had such a rule these last 3 years. I did think that he coughs unnaturally from time to time. I see. That's how we've been deciding on the meeting place.
あのさ
Hey, listen.
前からちょっと思
I thought so before, but aren't you starting to lose it, Ryuda?
人へ失礼だ
How rude. I don't want to hear that from you even more so.
Sparks start flying between the two of them.
Fuck me.
There's nothing spectacular going on, but it is an exciting battle nevertheless. I could rather take out my lunch and spectate as I'm eating, but then I could be the only one full by the end of it.
I think they may have that covered.
もしもし
You two.
昼休みもそう
Lunch isn't that long, you should settle it later.
要するに
How about all 3 of us go to the cafeteria? Senju gives up going out, Issei gives up the student council room. That should be a good compromise.
Guys, we can all date.
Guys, I have 2 hands.
Fuck. I refuse. If I say I'm going out, then I'm going out. Now come, Emiya. I'll buy you lunch, then we'll hit the streets after that. See, today there's a party with girls from Western High. I really can't understand you, Moto. I'm telling you, stop dragging Emiya down the path of evil. If you like Western food so much, then just move to Europe. Do not try to lure Emiya away with the prospect of meeting girls.
Looks like my proposal failed miserably too. It seems that the 2 of them have no intention of eating with me and the other one. Whatever, do as you wish. I'll be going to the cafeteria myself.
Wait, Emiya, that would be too cruel. You must make your decision here. It's your duty as a friend. I'm sure that casting someone aside goes against your principles, but now is the time to show your will of steel. I agree. It makes me vomit to agree with Ryudo, but that is true, damn it. Now, Emiya, hurry up and tell him which one of us will be eating lunch all alone.
じゃあ一世
I'll go with Issei then.
Why? It's the Shinto pasta shop. And then a party with the girls. It's 3 hours with girls that are hot, even in my opinion. It's obviously the better deal. I really don't get you, Emiya.
I'm gonna fucking choke. I'm gonna fucking choke.
Even in my opinion.
I'm interested in the pasta shop. Even though parties are my thing. I'm not opposed to that either, but the main problem is... I point toward the schedule. That's right. 5th period is Fujine's class.
Indeed. I'm a bit disappointed, but it's a very student-like reason. I wouldn't want you to be any other way, Emiya.
And so you should reconsider too, Shinji. It's only together in the council. Someone loved their little scrangler wakame man. Let's all eat together in the council room. If you don't like the cafeteria food, I'll share my lunch.
I doubt that will be necessary. Having blurted out that much, I highly doubt he'll be staying in school for lunch. Isn't that right, Malto? That's right, Ryudo. I wouldn't go to the council room even if you begged me. Fine, you guys enjoy your simple plebeian lunch then, but make no mistake, I'll show you who the final and real victor is. Oh my fucking god! He's cry typing! He's gonna die!
I need you to say that. I need you to say that. Shinji half laughs, half cries, and goes away.
I am digging my nails into my leg. I love this man.
Damn. I really don't get it, but maybe there was something wrong with what I just said? Hey, say, was that my fault?
I'd say so. I do not sympathize with Mato. Choose your words a bit more carefully, Emiya. If I were in Mato's shoes, I would most definitely commit suicide.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This game. This fucking game.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This fucking game.
I can't really understand Issei either. Even though he said he had no sympathy toward him, he clasped his hands in silent prayer over Shinji's desk. I'm going to pass out.
I'm lightheaded.
I'm actually going to pass out. The bell rings to signal the end of lunch. We conclude our lunch in the council room and prepare for class about to start in 5 minutes. Shinji is missing. It seems he hasn't come back yet.
Danger past, God forgotten, I guess. Seems we have wronged Mato today. The tuna cutlet was particularly good. Maybe we should have given him a piece to try.
Huh? It wasn't just Issei who noticed something odd. Everyone in the class is looking out into the hallway to see what's going on. A crowd resembling a circus is approaching. The troop traveling down the hallway appears to include Shinji and many of his first-year female admirers. They all have their lunchboxes and are feeding Shinji.
You pathetic little bastard. What?
Issei stands speechless. Shinji stops to boast.
My, he's not the lonely duo of men who eat their lunch in the company of each other. How could it have been? I do wonder if today's lunch was just as pitiful. There weren't any cheering girls, were there?
He said that.
You're the best. No such thing, eh?
He said it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I need to... Issei starts to shake. Shinji's mood is already maxed.
I'm gonna throw up. Me? I'm the best. My joy cannot be put into words, and I wanted to share this feeling with you two. Too bad.
Sorry. And now that we can.
Let's hear it.
女の子の感性はなかったから。キャー、シンジ様素敵。あーとかしてもらえなかったから。
God. No. This can't be doing it for me.
This can't be doing it for me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm disgusted. Damn, you really are a primitive bastard. Oh no, run away everyone! That's the smelly student council president over there. If he catches you, he'll make you follow a tasteless dress code.
Wow, the whole Shinji circus troupe runs away merrily down the hallway. I'm fairly certain they rehearsed all of this beforehand.
I shall not allow escape, motto. Emiya, tell Fujimura-sensei that I want to deal with one of the 3 public enemies of Homurahara.
And with an incredible speed, Issei follows after them. But even then, being an active member of the student council, he does not run. His walking has already surpassed running. Sure, it's a draw. And that announces the start of 5th period. 4 months before graduation, Ryudo Issei, for the first time in his life, has missed the class.
Jesus.
I am choking. Could you like...
I'm gonna die.
Would you like to leave it here for now, or do you want to finish the day?
I'm out of time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Holy fuck.
That's gonna be it for now.
Oh my god, he sucks so bad.
I am so happy. I'm so happy, actually.
I wasn't expecting the yaoi.
I'm sorry, but like the way
they're made for each other.
Oh my god.
I am dizzy right now.
That was the funniest thing. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
According to everyone in chat, it only gets better. As far as quick theories before we go, I don't have any. The vast majority of this was all fluff, and then the one thing that happened really didn't provide us any new context as to what might be going on, at least not for me. I'm sure there were hints if you know, but that's kind of all I have to say, other than just, God, I missed the fluff. Holy shit.
Oh, that was so good.
But oh my god, what a perfect scene. What a perfect scene with perfect boys. Hey, listen. I need them to kiss.
When you say you need them to kiss, which of the 3 do you need to kiss?
Shinji and Issei. I didn't realize I need them to get so mad over their mutual boy crush that they discover hateful, lusty feelings for each other.
Okay, did you know that one meme that is like someone laughing at someone else, and he's like, "What are you laughing at, huh?" And he's like, I don't know. And the other just leans over him like, stupid, and he grabs his face and they kiss. That's them. That's them.
Yeah. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
I am genuinely.
I am reeling. Like, that was all peak. All of that fluff was excellent. Seeing Ku again was great. Loved characterization. That moment with Saber was one of the most beautiful things we've seen in all of these, like, you know, scenes and routes and VNs so far. But everything that we just did has been, like, set aside in my mind by that scene.
Yeah, yeah. God, and I keep thinking about just the inherent homoeroticism of the competition between them, undercut by Shinji trying to lure Shiro to spend time with him specifically by
Literally asked him out on a date. Like, not even subtext.
Yeah, trying to like spice it up, like, oh, there will be girls, and then just like getting the troop together to make them jealous specifically. Like, it's all about them. The girls are like an object that he's using to further his vibes.
I know, isn't it disgusting?
We're so normal.
I'm so normal?
Yeah.
Good God, okay. So, to try and, like, step this back just a little bit more, to get my mind out of the Fujoshi hole,
Wait. Could you, before you do that, tell everyone what your current Discord status is?
My current Discord status is the Fujoshi dog.
Can you tell them what the emote is as well?
It is two men holding hands. I'm gonna cry. Other than all of that, I'm so very excited to get deeper into this VN. The introduction of the way the looping is like, the way it's runs is very, very cool to me. And I like that simultaneously adds and relieves all the pressure of picking the right things and doing the right stuff. Because like, if we fuck it up, like, who cares? We'll just keep doing it. I just liked that. I liked that a lot. I love every fucking character in this stupid goddamn VN.
It's good. We got so much good fluffy Sakura and Rider too.
Beyond redemption. Can't even argue. That's just true. I need to go get some food and think about this for the rest of the night.
Have a good sleep, hon.
I'm so going to. Thank you, Wak, for having me along. Thank you, all of chat, for coming along. The turnout for these has already been fantastic, and I cannot wait to keep going.
It's wonderful.
This has been an absolute fucking delight.
God, I am loving all of this so much.
Me too. It's so nice just getting the characters to just be for a while.
And
the Sakura content's been wonderful. Casual Rider, my beloved.
Also, the assassin and caster scene, hello. Like, just getting more content casually from the servants that used to be our enemies is so good. And Lancer too.
100%. It's just
get bills.
With that, I'll be taking my leave.
I'll show you later. Mama, I love you.
Goodbye, Wak. Goodbye, chat. And goodbye, Shinji. I just nearly killed you. Bye-bye.
God almighty. Jesus fucking Christ. That was the funniest thing that I could have ever imagined. The sprites for Shinji. I am loving. I think I love Hollow Ataraxia. I think I'm in love with this game. Yeah, that was episode 2 of Hollow Ataraxia. Imagine getting owned so hard you turn into a Picasso. Okay, but like, Bocchi and Shinji have things in common now. Bocchi and Shinji have things in common now. That is an unlikely pairing if I ever thought of one. Oh. Yeah, no, it is peak. It is absolutely peak. Shinji fumble. He would. Shinji would try to put on his, like, pretty boy charm on, like, Bocchi, and Bocchi would just, like, feel awkward and push him away, and he would be devastated. Oh, there's more sprites in one stream of this game than 3 entire sessions of the previous routes, lol. Yeah, they go hard with just the vibes. Wait, Anya is still on my shoulder. One moment. I need to turn her off. Actually explode in front of him and it drive him crazy for the rest of his existence. Oh my god. For catharsis here, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, I have the feels, I have the vibes, and let's just say with the new stuff going on with me and Sakura, there's something really fun about seeing Shinji in these situations. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. But until then, we gotta get going here. It is 2 a.m. My family is actually sleeping right now early, so I'm going to leave you with that for today. Sunday, we're going to be playing Armored Core. So look forward to that, chat. It's gonna be fun. Otherwise, we will continue playing this every week as long as we can. Let's see if we can get a full streak of the game and not have any stream delays except for the first one. Don't worry about the first one. We hadn't started, so it doesn't count. Bye-bye, chat. Bye-bye.